Turn on the goggle and work. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them toxic cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, the special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To throw is Daniels. Got a man, that's Hunter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20. Let's go for the Jaguars. First down.
They go play action. Daniels looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go. Rail. 33. Black shot. Ready.
On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that'll do it. You force third and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
Black Ultra.
On first down, Stapleton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was brought down by Foyesade Oluwakin.
Second and 10.
This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, They have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Roster 6. Steel black.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stapleton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a winning touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. A balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders 7, Jaguars 0.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Panther 60.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That is caught at the 7. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Brenton Strange from 21 yards away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Cam Little.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Them little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ike and Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't want to be.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yellow. Drill green. Black shot. Ready?
Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Remember, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And 15 yards to go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Claws red. Let's go now. Black. Nice. White. Red. Cycle. Smash. Red. Needle blue. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Black ultra. Steel. Black. 6.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yellow, 40, ready?
That's quickly out to Harrison. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Flight blue. 52 blue. Green Jack. Blaster. 6. Jack hot.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wriggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Carter, I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Let's go now. 46. Mega. Hut, hut.
Following the interception, Love. And it was caught downfield by Harrison. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Up the middle they go. Stapleton. He'll take it inside the 25.
They put together a job description for a middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
33, yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. A short one there, caught by Warren. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stapleton. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, ready, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stapleton. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
43 round, set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
On the set. Ready. Blue, opposite, green. Check pink. Set, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got it. Here we go, here we go. Hut.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Harrison Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 14. Jaguars 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cut back there. Cut. And up. Cowboy 80. Go.
A final shot before break. Daniels throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think the key for them is to put together.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Marvin Harrison Jr., his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Here's Daniels. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. Down the left sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 68 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Jaguars 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Ready. Blaster, 6, Black 40. Black Ultra. Ready.
Now Love. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Throwing. Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 15 as they'll lead to third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Ready. Smash. Red. 33. Yellow. Hut.
To the air again. Love. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Doing with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Green jump. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Claws red. Ready?
On fourth down, Love. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Get up. 60 by.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Daniels looking to throw. That is caught by David Thomas. Deuce is wild here. Second down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
And the Jaguars first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Is not going anywhere. Will be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Ready, go!
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Brenton Strange, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Love from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Black Ultra. Black Blue. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
On the set. Edo Blue.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Brandon, I think you and I were raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Steal. Red. 38. Ready?
Love now. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Red, cycle, smash, red. Black shot. Set.
To throw now, here's Love. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 19. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set, shot, seven,
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a leading touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Working out of the gun, Daniels. They'll get this out to Tootin. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
ready, set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now Daniels. Now quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon, 70, Hawk, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Jacksonville.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To the air goes Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. It feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Etienne. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cougar 19. Panther 6, 19 Riot. Panther Street, Panther Street. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's Thomas. A Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's second down.
Ready. Red 38. Needle blue. Set.
Love looking to throw it. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ready, ready. Grip yellow, 22.
Here's Love. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Okay, ready?
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Ready, ready.
Here we go on 4th down. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Ready?
Now Love. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Green jack.
Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Love looking to throw. Got his man, it's Warren. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
The 7-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Three. Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
I mean, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.